You guys just need to stop pre-ordering your games, okay? Because this is actually hurting the gaming industry in general, and it's hurting you, most importantly, the consumer. So just stop. What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Mighty Albert, and we have a really serious and important video this week on the Mighty Albert channel. We'll never get that serious. But anyway, this video is actually really important. I hope everybody, by the way, had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know I did. I'm still freaking stuffed from Thursday, but that's just the way it goes every year, right? Where you just sit down and you eat with your loved ones. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. But that being said, this video, by the title, I'm sure you're pretty perplexed because you're saying to yourself, Albert, dude, of course I'm going to pre-order these games. I've been a fan of these games for years. I'm always going to love these games and blah, 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 blah. But listen, the argument here is that it actually hurts you, the consumer, and it hurts everybody who indulges in these games, like myself and your friends, your family, your family's uncles, friends, family, sisters, uncles, brother. It affects everybody, okay? And we're gonna get into it because it's actually pretty serious in my opinion, and I think you pre-ordering your games needs to stop immediately. So the reason this topic even popped into my head this week was because I really indulged this week into a game you might have heard of. It's called Halo Infinite, right? Everybody's heard of that game. Everybody is probably out trying out the new Call of Duty Vanguard. Everybody's probably indulging in a little bit of Battlefield right now. And these are the games that myself, and I'm sure you, have been excited for, have been looking really into, and just been very excited about playing these freaking games like me. Man, let me tell you, I indulged. I played so much Halo. I think I got all the way up to level 40, and it was just such a good time. I played with my brother. We played on the live stream, even though the live stream really didn't go that well. There's a little bit of tweaking I need to do inside of my system. Let's just say my parts are showing their age a little bit. But, you know, that's just the way the game goes, right? But I don't know if you guys noticed. Have you guys noticed any problems with these games, huh? Have you noticed any crashing, any bugs, any exploits, any artifacting? Well, of course you did. And you know why that's been happening to you? Well, because guess what? These games released broken and unfinished and half-baked. And that's really the problem that is going on in this generation, and just actually has been going on for the past, I would say, close to half a decade, really, where you're anticipating these games coming out and you're really looking forward to them, and you're just dying to play these games, and you don't want your freaking game to get delayed, and you just want it to come out when they say it's gonna come out. And guess what? You pop the bad boy in, or you download it onto your hard drive. Lo and behold, you get errors, you get artifacting, you get your system just resets, the game crashes. And guess what? It's because your developer, and everybody's favorite developer, freaking didn't finish the game. And this is why pre-ordering is bad. And let me explain exactly just why. So let's just kind of set the mood over here, okay? Let's just say with every game developer or with every game studio, there's two kind of people. There's the light and the dark side, I like to think of it as. You got the developers who really care about the game, who are really passionate about creating something, whose dream it was to work in a certain studio on their favorite games growing up as a child, or maybe it was their just aspiration to maybe put their ideas into a game and just get their idea out there or get their game out there. And then you have the big suits, right? You got the guys who are talking to the shareholders, who are talking to investors, who want to put money into their company, who are making promises to these people saying, we're going to release a new Call of Duty every calendar year, and we're going to make millions and millions of dollars. Well, guess what? That's the person that is screwing your game right up the wazoo, okay? I mean, totally destroying your game, okay? Because let me tell you something, to make a AAA title, okay, realistically, you look at all those graphics, you look at all the compelling stories and systems that go into these games. Tell me, do you think that is a feasible accomplishment, okay? To release something in just one calendar year that has so much meat and potatoes into it in just 1 year for you to enjoy worry and scot-free. Now that is where you might be wrong, okay? It is not easy, okay, to make something like that. It's just very, very hard. There's lots of work to do on the back end of those systems, okay? It takes a long time to develop a good game and have it released without any hitch, okay? Because you might fix one bug, but fixing that one bug causes 5 more to occur. So then you have to like backtrack and go back and try to fix that bug another different way. It's a mess. But what I'm trying to get at here, okay, and it's very simple. When you pre-order your game, when you're telling Activision or when you're telling EA or 343 or Blizzard or any type of game company that you're saying, here's my $60 or here's my $70, I entrust that you are going to make a beautiful, beautiful game, a beautiful product. Guess what that says to the big suits? It's okay, we could take our time, let's just get this game out and we'll just fix it after it's out. Let's just make our shareholders happy. Well, guess what? They don't really care about the consumer being happy because they still have your money, right? You gave them your $70. You pre-ordered that game. So when they're scrolling through their portfolio and seeing that there's over 5 million pre-orders already, guess what that tells them? They can go back to their stockholders and say, yes, it seems that we are making lots of money. We already have $5 million pre-ordered, or 5 million copies pre-ordered on this game, and that only is the future. That's only a sign that says we are going to make billions and billions of billions of billions and billions of dollars off this game. Let me tell you. Well, guess what? You get screwed because you get a half-baked game that's all jumbled up with bugs and glitches. Oh, okay, this is like capture the objectives. Uh-oh. Ooh, it crashed. And graphical issues, I mean, look at what the heck happened with Rockstar releasing that 3-pack of Grand Theft Auto with all the graphical issues and bugs and glitches with that 3-pack. Everybody was outraged, dude. I mean, everyone was, grab your torch and pitchforks. I think the best way to protest this movement, we need to stop, okay? We just need to stop getting these half-baked games, okay? It really just needs to come to an end, because who remembers when Diablo 3 released and everybody was getting error 37, right? It was like a widely spread thing.
Error 37! Error 37! I keep trying to log in.
And it was just a jumble of mess. Or what about freaking Cyberpunk, okay? That was a steaming hot pot of boiling donkey dew, okay? Spilled all over the kitchen floor and you had to clean it with a broom and dustpan. You couldn't even use a mop with how bad that turned out. You know it's a bad release when the publisher or when the console manufacturer, like if you went with Microsoft or Nintendo or Sony, when they offered to give you a full refund on your game, that's how you know it's a steaming hot pile of dog crap. It's like, let's say you have a contractor come to your house and you say, I want to re-renovate my kitchen, or I want to add an addition to my house. And the contractor says, well, okay, that'll cost you $20,000. And you give him the full amount, right? You pay him and he goes, sweet, I got the money already. Now I could take my time doing the work. I can maybe not show up for a week. I can go do some other work over here because there's some other clients I need to, sweep under the rug. I haven't gotten paid by them yet, right? I have to go please those guys. So it's the same thing. Yeah, granted, it might not be the same price point, but when you add up everybody's pre-order into it, it's a big sum of money. So imagine this. Let's just say that when Call of Duty Vanguard was announced and they popped up that big old pre-order sign up on the storefront that said, pre-order now, Call of Duty Vanguard, and then pre-order this collector's edition and we'll give you a skin for your shotgun, and we'll give you an outfit, and we'll put a G-string on your character, and everybody will see you running around with your G-string on, and they'll know that you spent $99 on the Call of Duty Vanguard instead of just the $70 or the $60 it cost you. Okay, let's just say that instead of Call of Duty getting 900,000 pre-orders, they got only 100,000. What do you think that'll cause Activision Blizzard to do? Or what would you think that would cause EA to do with their brand new title, Battlefield or Call of Duty or Halo is a perfect example because I've been playing so much of it and it's just so freaking broke. What do you think the developers are going to say? Well, we spent all this money on developing this game and we only got 100,000 pre-orders. So what are we going to do? Like, we can't release this game crappy because if we release it, we don't even have any money from pre-orders to even cover half of the cost of what it costs to make this game. And if the reviewers see it and they get a hold of it and it's a steaming pile of dog dump, they're not going to recommend this game and we're going to lose money on it. Exactly, guys. That's exactly what we want. We don't want these corporations to keep releasing these broken games because it's your hard-earned money. That $70 or that $60 or hell, even that $40 means a lot more to you because guess what? We don't have $70 to spend on a game all the time, okay? We don't have $40 to burn on a game. We don't have an extra $40 on top of the $60 to buy that expensive collector's edition like I spend all the time on these freaking World of Warcraft games. I don't even know why I'm still doing it because it seems like every single expansion, it's more of a shoveling on the doo-doo. Just keep shoveling it and putting it right on the game and they're still making that money. So why do they care? Do you get where I'm coming with this, you guys? This is becoming a normalized thing where they release the game and in a couple more months, it's finally the way it should have been day one. And you know what? I personally am freaking tired of it. And you should be tired of it too. You shouldn't defend Activision Blizzard, okay? You shouldn't defend EA or 343 or any big multi-million-dollar corporation for that matter, because you know why? You don't get nothing for it but an unfinished game, okay? And if this sounds like I'm upset and it's a rant, well, because it is, okay? Because I love video games, okay? I miss the days where you would just run to the store and grab a cartridge or grab a GameCube game or a PS2 game or even an Xbox game, and it would work right out of the box. You would have no bugs and no glitches. And I do agree with you. You're probably going to say, Al, it's 2021 and games are a lot more complex. Yes, you are right, but I feel that the development cycle for these games, they need to be extended. Perfect example. Look at what's going on with Elden Ring, right? That game got pushed back very far and a lot of people were upset. And you know what? The only thing I hate more than delayed games is broke, unfinished, not fun games, okay? Look at Shadowlands. Look what happened with Shadowlands. I love and genuinely enjoy World of Warcraft, but the Shadow Games endgame content is busted, and I'm tired of waiting for a 9.1 or a 0.1.5 or a 0.2 patch to fix all of the things that should have been fixed at launch. And you should be tired of it because at the end of the day, you're not going to miss out on a pre-order, okay? Like, nothing's going to happen. I mean, look at what Ubisoft does. They release a collector's edition at maximum price at $120. Like Far Cry, for example. My buddy just picked up the golden edition that some schmuck paid $115 for a month ago, and now he just paid $65 for it on Black Friday. So why are you pre-ordering these games? There's no point in pre-ordering them anymore. It's not like there's limited stock, okay, on a digital edition. It's not like there's even limited stock on a physical edition. The point that I'm trying to make is you got to hit these developers where it hurts, right up the, and that's only going to be in their wallet. Because at the end of the day, when they release that product that they know that you've already paid for, they're not going to care if you enjoy it or not. And let's not even freaking mention the amount of monetization there is on these games nowadays. You could buy cosmetics, you could buy appearances for your like new skins, you can buy armor and weapon skins to make your weapons and your gear look different. You could buy armor sets, and some games even offer you player power, which is also known as play to win, obviously. And you kind of understand, and you can even look right here. I mean, like, look at these prices, and it's not even a microtransaction anymore. It's like straight up, this costs you $20, this costs you $30, this one costs you just enough points where you have to buy another card or something to get additional points. It's insane, really, that you can't even just buy a game nowadays and just play the game and you get the full game. There's DLC that comes with the game, that they'll promise you content that's not even out yet. Do you understand what I'm getting at here, guys? You're just giving them your money every time you pre-order. The least that we can do is set a fire under them to make them come out with a game that's finished already. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna do it for this week's video, you guys. I think that this is a very important thing to get across to the community. So like and share the video, push it into the algorithm, let everybody hear about it, because it's important, right? I'm tired of these freaking half-baked games, and I know you are too. Let's light a fire right underneath where it hurts. And as always, guys, subscribe, follow me on my Instagram and Twitter, and let me know what you guys want to hear about or talk about next, because I can go on and on and on all day long about stuff like this. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you next Tuesday. Peace!